What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's the West versus Canada.
Facts.
Hey, but with Big Boy, I remember the phone taps in the morning ever since I was a kid. Like, him just doing those prank phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing that shit since I remember going to, like, 5th grade listening to those. And then last month when I went to Universal, I'm like, damn, this was still doing the same shit, Still doing those fucking phone calls.
You know what's crazy about Big Boy? I just found this out. So y'all all seen Deuce Bigelow. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did you say? Did you say
Bigelow
steak?
Mel-
He the
Bigelow.
big lady that's saying he's saying I think there's been a mistake. Did you say steak?
Yeah.
That's Big Boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just found that out.
Nah, man, I knew that shit.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that shit was
Bro,
a
I
trip.
look at him totally different now. I cannot not see that now. He is mistake steak to me.
You've been around for a minute.
Bro.
Hey, move that light, baby, to the middle of the room, like almost in front of your face.
Which one?
The one behind you.
We're
not recording yet, right?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, it's up. It's not live.
Okay.
We live. We're not. Yeah, we ain't live. We just.
Having a casual conversation. That's how you started. You know what I mean? Because you didn't even know you was in it, did you?
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. Let's get that closer, by the way.
Yeah, get it about right. A little bit closer. There we go.
Let's kick it back on him. It's so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Man. I can't say shit.
You can't say a damn thing. That bust down and
You stupid. Talking about my man's bust down.
Oh man.
Hey, so one episode, man, on one of these
What
episodes,
he was talking about? What?
we got to get the tester. We got to do it on the show one day.
You don't got to do that.
Why not, man?
Why you got to do it?
I mean, just for the fans, man. They want to know if it's real or not.
Fuck them fans. What you mean?
hey, bro, them are subscribers. We need them.
My emotional state. They don't need to know. They need to believe that it is real as fuck right now, because it is.
Your emotional state is already in question because you like sugar grits over savory grits.
Oh my God! Here
They
we
already
go.
know. They already know.
I didn't know
Here we
that.
go.
That's new information.
Yeah, nah, he don't. He on the sweet side.
You don't put sugar in your grits?
I have when I was a kid, but not really.
No.
I fit now.
Yeah, I don't even eat grits anymore, to be honest with you.
But you banging for sweet grits though.
All day,
Okay.
all day. That's what I was
When
raised
last
on.
time you had grits, honestly?
It was a long time ago, though. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it was on a cruise, just because it was there. It was something like that.
Grits. Yeah. I might have, but I probably didn't know what it was.
He said, "This is cream of wheat. Is this cream?
This
Is this cream of
Cream
wheat?"
of wheat. Cream of wheat.
He's like, is this oatmeal?
I know exactly. What I was like,
This is porridge.
Yeah, what is this?
This is porridge. This what Goldilocks was eating.
Right.
This is what Goldilocks was eating.
It was good though. Shit, either way, it was good.
Yep.
Cream of wheat, oatmeal, porridge.
But that's what you put sugar in, though. Was cream of wheat.
Facts. And oatmeal.
Like cream of wheat and oatmeal was the sugar.
Yeah.
Grits, it was the butter, it was the cheese. You know what I mean?
You got facts.
That's what I be trying to tell him, but he
I don't even like breakfast.
he hard headed.
What's the difference between cream of wheat and grits?
One black and one white.
It's like
The person with the spoon has got a different complexion. It's like, they're a little bit lighter than me. They be eating the cream of wheat.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be more basic and simple. But is it like wheat based more than like grain based or
I
something?
don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
completely
But it's
different.
like grits can be the consistency of grits can be different ways. Some people like it like runny grits. I don't really like it like that, to be honest. I like it a little bit more solid, especially like shrimp and grits. That shit is fire.
I've never seen a white person make grits.
Now, bro, a lot of times they don't know what it is. They just think they say grits. Oh, does that mean you're tough?
Right.
I think out in the West Coast, I think down south they probably fuck with it.
Oh yeah, no, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
No, it's different.
Yeah, white folks make
There
it
was
in
an
the south.
old white dude, man. He got a long ass beard. He be wearing overalls. One shit's broken on it. You know how they is.
Yeah.
And he was cooking, and it was funny. He was like, and this dude got hella followers. This is old dude. The dude got to be like 50, 60. Old dude. Definitely looked like his family owned slaves. Let's keep it up.
That's what I'm saying.
And so he was cooking. He was saying, man, tonight's meal. And, he got the thickest Mississippi accent you ever heard. And he said, man,
60.
and he said, he had like, okay, we got the fried chicken with the red beans and rice.
Oh, the
with
Southern
the cornbread.
dude?
You
The
know who I'm
Southern-
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Bro, hey,
Mix
I ain't
that
gonna
in
lie.
there real nice, like.
That plate looked like somebody mama who got bingo wings on their arm made that shit. Like when they ran out bingo, that motherfucker jiggling. That whole plate was crazy.
They cook the best food though.
They do.
Oh, for real?
If she got that elbow,
Yep.
and I walk in the kitchen, I need that.
Yeah, Crisco.
I need all that.
Crisco is her friend.
You know that mac and cheese go crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, it's different.
Off top.
Double baked. Double baked up.
Hella cheesy.
Man.
You wild for that, man. Which y'all already know what it is, man. It's another episode of About the Night, episode 110 in this bitch. We got the crew with us. Tony, Warren, Rob. Tony back there. He back there.
He's doing something.
Winton. You got my guy right there, Mr. Oscar 420.
What's up?
And then you have Luther Burbank's very own Mr. Coach Smoove in the motherfucking building tonight. Let's go. Let's go.
Back home.
Hey. Man, we appreciate you for coming on the show, man. Thank you so very much. Man, you got any tags, any handles for the people? IG,
Yes,
Instagram?
sir. My Instagram tag is Big Smoove, BIGSM5OsVE, man. I don't really do too much Twitter. I use it, but I don't take it too serious. Just Instagram.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Well, y'all already know what it is, man. How was y'all weekend, man? We always get things started with the weekend, man. We got a special guest over there, Oscar, man. What you had going on, man? How was your weekend?
Chilling, man. Still getting ready for this big move I'm doing, And if you guys know, I'm going to Dallas.
Yeah.
Getting out of Cali. I'm sad, dude.
Nice.
It's not one of those I'm trying to get out of the state. But yeah, I'm scared, excited, all of the above.
Yeah?
You excited to save money?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he's excited for that brisket.
Facts.
I told him about
Try
Lockhart.
some self-food.
I said, hey, that needs to be as soon as you get off the plane.
Man.
What is it?
Lockhart.
Lockhart.
Get the Uber
ASAP.
from DFW. DFW, you need to put in Lockhart at your destination.
ASAP.
Everybody's talking about
before you
Whataburger.
even unbox not one thing.
Whataburger's all right.
That's mid.
Yeah,
It's overrated.
It's better than In-N-Out.
Is it really?
I'll take
I
it.
would say
I'll take
that.
it over
I
In-N-Out.
agree, Rob. I agree.
But go to the barbecue is different out there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That brisket will have you, man, bro. You might be single after this.
Hell no.
Tell you something.
Can't afford that shit.
Nah,
bro.
Dallas cracking for real.
I got promoted to housewife, so I can't afford that shit. I gotta find another sugar mama.
Cheers to that, man.
Hey.
That's what's up, man. Hey, tell her I say congratulations, man. That's really from where we started. She kept grinding and she put in the work, man. And she's well deserved, man.
She's gonna be CEO one day of that company. Everything, right?
Maybe she make it better than what it is.
I know what it is now.
Right.
I ain't gonna speak on it.
That's one of those though, like for real. Does shit the right way and just does it hard, work hard.
I know your weekend was crazy, bro. You was out there with Mario, right?
Yeah, man. So I went out to Mario World, man. Obviously, Universal Studio. And let me just tell you, man, me and the son had a blast. Wife was out there with her mom, blasting everything. So my son's 6. He just turned 6. He was down to ride everything. The man rode everything. You was talking about the Jurassic World ride with this. I forgot about the steep drop, right?
Yeah.
I was so entertained with the fact that they got the new dinosaurs that was fighting at the end. I'm still waiting for the old school, the one that comes right out at you like he's about to chomp you. It starts flashing and then you
T-Rex.
drop. Yeah, it wasn't there.
Jurassic Park.
And so when the drop came, I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this shit. Let me hold this little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took it like a champ.
That's
Still
awesome.
was
That's
riding
awesome.
everything, but the one that got him was a studio tour.
Oh yeah, the shark. Yeah, Bruno. Yeah.
And my dumb ass had him right on the outside, so he was up close in person for the shark and then the fire flames and all that. He's like, I don't want to ride that one no more, Daddy. I'm like,
The studio tour was pretty cool, like they give you a big background and education on the whole park, and it was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool.
I didn't do that when I went.
Yeah, no, it was.
Nah,
it was
I
pretty
didn't.
cool.
I took last time I went when I took Jordan. Jordan was like, man, he had to be like 10. I think when I took him, the last time I took him, and the one that he wasn't fucking with was the Walking Dead attraction. They had the haunted house. That might have been one of the best haunted houses because it's like all the actors be interacting.
Right.
And he the whole time he's like, Dad, the whole time. I'm laughing because I get off, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I get off when people scared. I love when other people get scared. That's I have internal joy when people be having blood curdling, screams.
Hey, have you guys ever gone to horror nights for Universal?
I haven't, but I heard that shit is
Bro,
crazy.
that's like every scary movie Universal Studios ever made come to life.
Yeah.
Like it's badass.
But people be fucking with you in there.
Yeah,
They'll come up in and grab you. Somebody gonna catch an eye jam you.
No,
Guys.
especially
Halloween,
they
be touching
on
people.
Halloween they have like the tours, they have like different rides and stuff. But now they're always going after all the fun bitches, like all the time. They're just like grabbing them. They can grab you, but you can't grab them. It's like they'll kick your ass out real quick.
Like not like us.
Yeah, that sounds like Fright Fest though, at Six Flags.
They do the same thing. Yeah, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
Warren, what was your weekend, man?
Oh yeah.
My weekend was solid, man. I had a little work function, man. That
Oh, that's what you called it. I thought it was PTO.
Right.
I thought it was King Care.
Where's War Ready?
Tony.
So what's up, man? What happened with you? Had your company event?
So yeah, we had a little company event, man. We had like a softball tournament out.
Okay.
In, it was in Manteca. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's called Big Field Dreams. It's actually pretty dope. I ain't never heard of it.
Field of Dreams.
So that's what I was thinking when I first went. But there's 4 fields, and all 4 fields are pretty much like imitations of real fields. So like we played on like Wrigley Field, the Yankees Field. I don't know what it's called. And there's like I think the Dodgers Field and the Angels Field. And so we split up. It was pretty much like all of Northern California. We split up into 4 teams, and we played 2 50-minute softball games.
So wait, was it when you split up into 4 teams? Was it like everyone from like your?
Nah, it was random.
It was random.
So I was playing with people that were from the Bay.
Okay.
And like nobody from my territory was on my team. I was with like people from like Fresno, the Bay, but we ended up running the whole thing.
So you put on for your squad, huh?
It was fun.
So how they called the teams? Like who got the most cases?
Yeah.
Who got the most cases, and y'all got. That's how they got the team captains got picked.
Nah, it was random, man. It was just soon as we sat down, they addressed all of us, and they're like, as soon as you walk out that door, you're either a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
And so I walked out. They said I'm a 3. So they're like, if you're a 3 or 4, you're on this field. 1 or 2 on this field. So we all split up, went out there. It was fun, man.
That's what's up.
That would have sucked if it was like when you're in grade school and everybody's picking and you're the last one to get picked. All right, here.
Right.
You're on my
Hey,
team.
man, that's when you get to shine, though. You get to prove them wrong.
Last pick in the draft.
Now mine.
Yeah. What did you get into?
My nephew, his brother. We ain't even introduced this Coach Smoove. But that's my nephew, Coach Bloodline over here.
Right.
There's 2 coats in the studio right now. But my other nephew, he graduated from Sac State.
That's what's
And I
up.
was doing that. And then
Congratulations to him.
Yep, for sure. Everybody, matter of fact, again, all the Sac State graduates that was
Absolutely.
there. Let me tell you something. That shit was long. And it was harder to get in that bitch than the Kings game. They had us standing in line in the heat, direct heat, for a minute. Hey, security, y'all need to be a little bit more smooth getting people in because it was taking too long, bro. Like it was doing too much. But it was a good show. Good. Congrats to everybody. And then that was pretty much it on that. My son, he'll graduate tomorrow from middle school. So he gonna be
Shout out Jordan.
heading off to high
Shout out
school.
Jordan.
You know what I mean? Another 4 years. You will be an adult, sir.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different.
You're already taking on that responsibility right now, man. I could already see it.
I know. Yeah, his mustache say that. At least he think it does.
Right.
But nah, it was a smooth weekend for sure.
That's what's up. Well, Coach Smoove, talk to us a little bit, man. You got the name Coach Smoove.
Yeah.
What was your path to being a coach, or into?
I mean, I'm from Sacramento, South Sacramento. I lettered at Burbank. I went to Jackman prior to that, Prairie Elementary.
Jackman, hey.
What's up?
Yeah, I played basketball my whole life. I ended up playing in college. I played at a couple different schools, traveled a lot, played basketball on a couple different tours overseas, and I ended up working my way into coaching. My stage name at first was Smoove, but I started dropping music, and everybody's name, it was like 100,000 people named Smoove. So my projects were getting tied to other people's like profiles and things like that. Like it was like a random selection. So when I put coach in front of it, I was able to actually claim my artist profile and actually be in control of all my music through United Masters, because no one else has that name.
Coach Smoove. So what's your favorite song? What should we go look up right now?
My favorite song, that's a tough
It tells you
question.
about you. If so, you had to tell somebody a song that's like, man, go tell you about what you doing.
Okay.
What represents you the best, or what gives you the best vibe, best feel. What you think that song is?
I would say it's two of them.
Okay.
One is called Smoove's Blues. That is on.
Which one's on? You got Floetic Justice on one of them, and then you got
Floetic
Solitude.
Justice. Yep, I got 7. I have 6 albums out right now. I'm actually dropping album 7 next week.
Oh, damn.
That's what's up, man. Congrats. Yeah.
Thank you.
Putting in that
7
work.
studio albums?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up.
But I just drop. But I
Blue Smooth.
Smoove's Blues.
Smooth Blues.
And then I would say another song's name is Set the Record Straight.
He be a little bit modest on the basketball tip,
Yeah.
because I can say this because when I was living in Richmond, you know, and I come out to visit during the summer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This dude was out here balling, out there on Broadway at the Salvation Army, killing cats. I'm talking about at 4 or 5 years old, dropping about a 40 joint
Yeah.
on people. Like they had to
Goo Gaga.
man killing it, bro. Dude was scoring and stealing. That's all. Like if you just watch it, that's how it was, man. He was really killing. I still have. It was an old camcorder I had. I still had the tapes because I used to record, so Grandpa Charles could see
Right,
it
could watch the
when I would
games.
come over.
In this house?
Because he would be at this back when we
that's
were
the
in
other
Richmond
house.
when I was
Okay.
living out there, and I would go over there, record, and have him take it so he could watch and stuff
Right.
like that. But nah, man, he dude was balling. And Luther Burbank legend for sure.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, I said I played a little hoop too. My fat ass got up and down on the courts. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I actually played against some players. You know what I mean? Players that are still currently playing in the league right now. But what I've learned, it's real. Laugh all you want. Laugh all you want.
Here we go. Here we go.
I learned when you play ball, you travel. Right. You do travel. You go to other locations. You play other people from other cities and other schools.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna say I played people on the East Coast, but like what would you say? Have you played people from East Coast?
Yeah, I played basketball. I played in I left Sacramento. I went to play in Montana. I played at school in Montana, North Dakota, Kentucky.
Okay.
I played in Europe. I played in Belize.
Is it different from here in the West Coast?
It depends. I played competitive basketball my whole life. By the time I was 8 years old, I was going to school from Monday to Wednesday because I'm playing Adidas sponsored travel basketball. So I've been playing East Coast basketball since I was in 2nd grade. Like I've been taking flights to tournaments since 2nd grade. Played basketball my whole life.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I was never able to tell like West Coast basketball, East Coast basketball. Like
It's all basketball.
I didn't really play for my elementary school. I was busy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like I played about middle school for my 8th grade year, half of it because I had bad grades, but I didn't care to play for my middle school, elementary school because we might be in North Carolina on Wednesday. And like we 10 years old. It's like, you got a flight to Texas tomorrow. It's like, I got homework.
That's the difference between AAU and high school ball now. To be honest with you, AAU is what I'm hearing is way more competitive, and you get more options to like be reached.
Right.
Scouts to be able to see you a little bit more than they would just at your regular school. So that's huge, man. Congrats on being able to play in more than just one state.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Break it down because we was talking about it a little bit earlier offline. But break it down as far as how some of the tournaments now, especially the one you're going to start coaching. You about to take off here to the East Coast here at the end of the month.
Yeah.
How those are working and how those are like orchestrated.
Well, that's actually going to be a summer camp. So it's a summer camp I coach at. It's an all-boys summer camp in the Berkshires in Massachusetts. It's like a big summer camp built. But when it comes to the tournaments with AAU and travel basketball, I was part of the Sacramento Red Raiders program. I kind of still am. I just have been super busy this summer. I just got back to Sacramento. But You might be in a pool and play against a team from Texas, a team from Kansas, and a team from Florida. It's like it's the best of the best. It's the Adidas gauntlet. It's the Adidas, the stage, the circuit, you name it, and you just see everybody, bro. Like we coached against Michael Beasley last summer.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like like Kenny Smith's teams is there.
Yeah.
You see Bronny playing on the next court, Bryce playing on the court 4 courts over.
Yeah.
It's just it's a warehouse, and it's just cracking basketball from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's where I got to play against the Lopez brothers. I didn't play DeMarcus Nelson there. We actually played at a camp at UOP.
Right.
That nigga put 9 on me in like a minute.
He was crazy in high school.
He was.
Your game is still felt. So this was crazy. I had this conversation at my day job, and we were talking because he knew my last name, and we were talking, and I think I brought up. I don't know why I brought. I think I brought up. I was having a conversation like my nephew was playing when he was young. He was really killing it, and he was like, "Oh, coach," he's like, and I said, "Jalen," he was like, "Bro, I played against him."
Yeah.
So this is somebody I actually worked with, and he was like, "So you know," and he's like, he didn't got bigger, y'all. Like he been putting on some weight here, been getting swole.
Right.
But they even said, but even back then, like you was a stocky, a hard guard back then because you were a little bit, just your size was a little bit imposing based on your height, so it was a little bit difficult to deal with. So I'm hearing that just from people.
Right.
I just know because I'm a little older. These guys is about around your age, and they talking about it because they seeing my last name and they're like, hold on, is that?
It ain't too many of us, coach.
No, bro. With the ES, bro, it's unique, man.
Bro, but
Coach, not jackets, man.
Cooking cats, huh?
Yeah,
right?
it was my first team all city class. My graduation class in general. We had I led the city in scoring. My senior year of high school. We had 4 guys go to the NBA from 2014.
That's what's up.
My first team all city class, we had 2 guys in the NBA, and there was only 5 of us on it. I was one of them. But I'm 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Like
That's the league.
I'm not getting no D1 offer at 5'8" unless it's FAMU or something. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
It's extremely hard, especially
it is. But it's cool though, because those are still my friends. I go to NBA games all the time. Like my friends still play in the league. Some of them play in the NFL. So if I'm in a different state than the state I travel a lot, I can go to the games, kick it. It ain't my job to score the points no more. I could just drink beer on the sideline now.
That's what's up, man. No, that's what's up.
So Tony gonna hate me on this, man, because we have these old conversations, especially us 3, all the time.
Yeah.
We get in our little debates. So I mean, you're a student of the game. So tell me, man, who's your top 5 NBA players?
Top 5
He said
Who's
we
your
gonna
top
be
5?
here for a minute. You are not allowed to speak when
of all time.
you are not allowed to speak.
Of all
Why?
time.
Because we're gonna let him speak.
That's some deep shit.
That's hard. Top 5.
No,
Right
it's
on the
not. You
spot.
know, and y'all not gonna really like agree with me because I was born in '96, bro. Like
I appreciate the honesty.
I
on
didn't
that.
see
He
what
put-
y'all saw.
he
I
put
can tell
in
you
a
what I seen
disclaimer.
though.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
break the news, man. Let's hear it.
Warren already upset. he already geared up.
I'm already blowing smoke.
So, is it all time or just by position? Like make a starting 5 or best like all time.
I mean, not to drag it on too long.
Yeah,
let's
no,
just
this
This
go
hit a top
5.
3 all
Okay.
time.
Top 3.
Allen
Yeah,
top
Iverson.
3 all time.
I think Allen Iverson is pound for pound the best player to ever play basketball.
That's interesting.
I can respect that.
Because 1,000%.
That's interesting.
LeBron James, of course.
Okay.
When he got drafted, I was in 3rd grade, so I watched him my whole life.
Right.
Kobe wasn't in the NBA till I was born, and then I didn't see him play till I was 11 because I didn't watch the games. And then I would say,
I'm,
you got
I'm already
AI,
like, it's crazy the
AI.
fact that he's saying it like that. He
You
just
got-
gave
you
like
got
an
AI,
honorable mention and
you
didn't
got-
throw
you
him
got-
in
you
there
got-
like
you got
that.
LBJ.
LeBron.
Now you know how they felt about the French fries.
Oh man,
LeBron,
Who number 3? Or was it reverse? Was it AI 3 or is?
no, I ain't putting them in no.
Oh, okay. Just your 3.
Yeah, I would go. I'm just gonna have to put a big man in there, Shaquille O'Neal.
Trash.
Big man in there.
Bro.
I mean, you could always say like the Tracy McGrady's and guys like that.
I'd
But
have been happy with something like that, but you put Shaq in there?
What's wrong with Shaq?
Shaq is dominant as hell.
You a
Shaq
big
is
man?
dominant as hell. Don't get me wrong.
You
but
know
there's-
that's why Shannon and him is beefing because of what you saying. You being inflammatory right now.
I'm not calling Shaq trash.
You just said trash.
I was more so putting him in the top 3. To me,
I'm not a Kobe fan.
you know, I'm not a Kobe fan either. I hate that nigga
I don't even put him in my top
with a
5.
passion.
So look, I grew up in LA, right? And I watched Kobe my whole life, and I hated that fool too, like growing up, because I was like, "Fucking pass the ball," you know. It was always pass the ball. But towards the end, you know, you have to gain this this respect and love for what he did to the game, you know. But I remember when he did get hurt, when he fucked up his ankle, I was actually excited, you know, because I was like, "Shit, we're finally gonna learn how to play without this motherfucker," you know, like he's the team's like. Because you could just tell the influence he had, you know, in the game, you know, in his team.
He was the end. He was the end of a certain type of era when it came to isolation basketball. Like after him, there was nobody else that was playing like him. It became more of a, you know, facilitating first type of thing, not an ISO 1-on-1. He was the last of that. He really was the last of that.
Very true.
But your list is interesting.
I like this list
because AI I can respect, because growing up, even for me, and I'm older than you, I'm about almost 10 years older than you. AI was like one of my favorite players. Like if I had to pick a favorite player, because he was the smallest dude on the court and had no fear, and me being a Laker fan, I seen it live for him to take that Sixers team, which was horrible.
Eric Snow.
Bro, come on, man. Bro. Bro.
And when the answers dropped, dude,
Tyronn
that's like my
Hill.
favorite shoes.
They were
Like, come on, man. Like, you lived. The only other player on there was a outdated Dikembe Mutombo, and maybe you get a little bit from Aaron McKee.
Right.
That was it. Like, bro, but that was all AI, and the fact that that was the Lakers' second championship out of their three-peat. That was the one where they was sweeping everybody.
Right.
And when they got to the finals, they got their pound of flesh, and AI dropped like a 50 joint game one, and that was the one where he stepped over Tyronn Lue. And I still, even as a Laker fan watching that, I was like, bro, I respect that. He was like, I ain't getting swept.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've always respected that, because he knew he wasn't bro, you playing against Shaq and Kobe, bro. He was up against it.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm not losing. I'm not getting swept. I'm going to get one.
Right.
And he did that. So I've always respected his game.
Honestly, that one game is probably his legacy.
Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because he's
That
up
was
against
his
it. Look at
legacy.
that team.
Yeah.
Like if you look at that team to the Lakers team,
Right.
like, dude, them players on the starters on that Sixers team wouldn't even be on the bench for the Lakers at that time. So now AI, I'm with you on.
You see how they
Shaq is different though.
You see how they commemorate AI with that statue?
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
How you gonna do him like that though?
It's terrible.
They're like
It's-
Riley
What's wrong
Freeman.
with it?
It's super small.
It
It
don't
might as
look
well be like
right.
a trophy
It's
you
small.
put in your own house, like in your, you want a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Here you go. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt. Like I'm like, dude. I mean, I can understand maybe if you couldn't afford to put a
No, they
statue.
can afford. That ain't got
something.
nothing to do with money. I just think they don't.
They dropped the ball. Simple.
Yeah.
They just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Wait,
They
can I
dropped
take
the
Shaq out?
You want to renege?
So who are we gonna go with that?
Dwayne Wade.
Oh,
Okay,
I like Dwayne
I like-
Wade.
I like
You
Dwayne.
win.
Yeah.
That's
good
even
one.
worse.
I don't like how people in my generation be vouching for Jordan and Kobe, and it's still like you never seen him play, bro.
That's an interesting take.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't vouch for. Kobe was in the league for 10 years.
I
by
feel
the
it.
time I was able to know what was on the TV.
I feel what you're saying.
know what I'm saying?
I do feel what you're saying, because I've even myself, I've come to be a little bit more forgiving when it comes to the eras of basketball. Because even just like what's his name has been educating us a lot. If you listen to him, No Chill Gilbert Arenas, and he's kind of broke that down too, as far as how it comes down to GOATs in certain eras, because the games change. So each one of these eras, the game has been played differently, and each one of these players has been great in their era. So I've become a little bit more forgiving with that, even though I still have my top, and to me is Jordan, because I did watch him play.
Facts.
I did and it's just how he dominated and how many guys he prevented from getting a ring. I think that's how I really look at Jordan. It's like, bro, Ewing didn't get a ring, Reggie didn't get a ring. These is top dudes. Barkley didn't get a ring. Like Malone didn't get one. Like he prevented a lot of cats.
Malone did get one,
but
with
that
the Lakers,
I don't count that shit.
Okay.
No, he didn't get one with us. He lost. No. He never got one. What's name got one? He got one at the end, I think, with the Heat. Gary Payton.
GP.
He was like a role player though. But shout out to Payton. Shout out to Oakland.
Yeah. But
still, it's just like it is Jordan for me. But I do when I hear people like your age or even younger, it is hard for you to just say Jordan.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. I understand. I'm gonna argue and say you're wrong.
Right.
But I get it. I understand because if you grew up seeing LeBron, especially somebody like him coming at 18 years old with all that hype, all that expectation, and for him to do what he did, it's hard for me. It's almost like personal for you.
Right. Like my whole life. Like,
Right.
I never forget.
I
My
get
dad
it.
I was watching LeBron play when he was in high school, and I was actually coherent enough to where I was old enough. This is LeBron James. Is who he is.
Right. I almost look different at LeBron though, only from the fact that when LeBron made it to the league, LeBron is only 1 year older than me.
Yeah,
Like 1 or 2 years. So it's like, so for me, it was almost like, man, how the fuck this dude out here killing? He be saying. So it was almost like a slight. Like I was already leaning on a more of a Jordan and Kobe hype anyway, just because of that. Because that's how you grew up. When you young, that's what you idolize is when you're in elementary school and kind of middle school, and you get attached. So I get the argument. It's just that when we debating, I'm a have my stats.
I get it.
Right.
And everybody theirs, but I appreciate the AI one. I respect. I respect that one a lot.
Yeah, I remember-
I
I
fucked
think
with
we all
AI.
do, yeah.
And when I found out how old LeBron was, and like you said, because we're about the same age, and I was
Right.
like, this was only like 2 or 3 years older than me. I'm like,
Crazy,
damn,
bro.
This fool looks like a man, like a grown ass man. You know, I was like, I still
Man.
felt like I looked like a little ass kid. You know, I was
Right.
like,
The fact that he's still playing, that's the part that was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I be looking at my life like, bro, my shit's fucked.
20
Right.
years, bro.
Motherfucker.
20 years.
Yeah.
21 years.
I give it to him. Longevity, the journeyman, I guess you would say the physicality Olympics.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's able to genetic Olympic, you know what I mean, just being able to win that type of body and have that type of
have you seen
main-
that photo of him in a yacht, and it shows like his pinky toe, like his foot's like messed up
The
from
shot,
playing so much.
yeah.
Was it Photoshop? Was it?
No, I think it's just
yeah,
fucked up.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's
Hooper's.
Yeah.
You
It's-
can
yeah, it
speak
was-
on that.
Yeah,
Hooper's feet
yeah,
ain't,
bad.
bro. It ain't nothing but gang signs.
Yeah.
under them
Right,
shoes,
yeah,
man.
so yeah, it's like
Ain't
that,
nothing,
damn.
ain't nothing but disrespect under them laces, man.
I didn't know that.
You
I
talk to
didn't know that
any
was
real hooper, and I'm not one of them, but I know guys that hoop, bro. They sensitive about their toes.
Yeah,
them things is
Shot.
all
was gonna
types
ask,
of crisscrossed.
They get bad.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
bro, it's tough. It's tough.
Got to keep the shoes nice because the toes. Keep the shoes and the socks clean because the
Right.
toes ain't it.
You know what? Keeping your shoes nice and stuff don't work anymore.
I know, because you be
Especially-
wearing them holy ass socks. I told you about that. I told you about changing. Did you do it? Did you take my advice? The audience shouldn't just be learning by my advice. You should be taking heed too.
I've already like re-upped my socks.
But you still got the holy joints.
Just that one pair, bro.
Bro, is it sentimental value? What's going on?
Nah, I actually wore them today, and then after I wore them today, and all I could think about was this nigga and the whole bracelet thing, and I'm like, this shit do kind of feel like a fucking sock bracelet right now.
Damn, freaky ass nigga got a bracelet. House arrest.
Goddamn.
That's crazy. The holy ones. It's crazy.
What I want to talk about though was interesting. It was a post that I saw on Instagram. It was talking about like how your bank account needs to be verified as far as men. You have
keep
to
it-
have you have to have over $50,000 in your account to even come into the club to still spend money and not get anything. You got to just verify that you rolling in the dough to come into the club in New York. I'm finding this shit crazy. First it was a zodiac sign.
What's going on with New York? What's going on with the clubs? Y'all banning the Aries. Y'all charging the Gemini's double. And now y'all got a spot that's saying I got to verify 50K. And then the owner doubled down and said he want no fat and ugly people.
Yeah.
You that's a lot of elimination.
Is it that it's that popular to where you have to discriminate to a certain point? To
You
where
better be.
Can't let people in because it's a high end and You know, we got Fat Joe in here every night. You know what I mean? So you got to have a bank stack, you know, a stack to get in here. You know what I mean? Is it like that? Is it? You know what I mean?
Apparently.
I just don't think it'd be fun, bro. Like I don't like. You gotta have some broke folks in the club. Like they don't like broke folks know how to have fun, bro.
Hey,
I don't want a bunch of rich people in the club with me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody cut the rug more than a broke nigga. Don't nobody cut the rug more than a broke nigga. You might be on to something on that one right there.
That is a fucking
bro.
fact.
Rich dudes don't cut the rug. They be on the wall with the bottle, holding the Louis Louis the Fifth, that type of shit.
It's the one that's dancing,
bro.
Who waiting on that paycheck, but he got gigs though.
Bro, shirt drenched, soaked. Hey,
I'm with you there, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts right there.
Both ways too.
50K though.
Damn,
That's
bro.
good. So like you have to log into your bank account and show them that like you have that type of money for them to let you in.
That's how they verify.
I'm not sure how they.
I heard
That's wild.
I heard things about like NFTs, like certain people had to have certain NFT in order to be part of a certain society and stuff like that. Like some NFTs went for like 2 million or 500K even to buy one, and then like you have to have that in order to be part of this
Them
membership.
people got scammed.
Yeah, you
them
know, it's like, what the
NFTs got so many people, man. That shit was so much of a scam. Like, bro, people was running it up on them NFTs. It was just making whatever they wanted and getting people, bro.
They're not worth shit now.
Not
worth
most of them
Yeah.
aren't. Most of them aren't. Not like they were, but this 50K joint.
That's nuts.
This 50K.
And they're expecting you to spend that or what?
Well, no, they just they just want to make sure the check gonna clear.
Right?
Like they just want to make sure the card ain't gonna get declined.
Right.
So the question is, if I got to show you this just to come in,
Yeah.
is the prices still going to be the same as the club next door when I
No,
Nah, you gonna be paying about
Yeah,
you
you
gonna be
know,
paying
I
about
like
$30 a drink.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
30
it's
or
high.
40 a drink.
I don't even want to go to that club, even if I was rich.
Yeah.
No, I'm going.
I think that's definitely gonna be a status thing. But honestly, the clubs do this, bro. There's churches in the South that do this.
Yeah.
There's churches in the South, bro, that you got to submit your tax returns. They got to make sure you tithing right.
Right.
They be like, hold up, bro, how much you make? Okay,
Right.
10%.
Right.
I'm dead serious. If you know anybody that's in the South, them big mega churches, they don't play.
Texas. And
You got to have a tax return to join the church.
Damn.
So why not have the 50K for the club? It is what it is. New York already wilding with the Zodiac. They already banning and charging people double. What's this? Hey, it is what it is.
This is like the time of transition. You know, it's like everything is transitioning, like in society. You know what I mean? You think about the club scene, like what's next for the club scene? Like it can't stay stagnant. Like what's the next thing for clubs? You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe this might be the next thing. Right. I mean, it is New York. $50,000 is extreme. You know, I mean, it may in other parts of the world or United States, it may be lower than that. You got to have like at least 500 or something to get in, you know? But I mean,
Yeah, because what they're paying for rent, maybe 50K is not that much to them, you know.
Exactly.
Compared to us, yeah.
Exactly.
True. I just could see the dudes, and you know how it is. We've all been worked in that arena,
Right.
and I can just see, the people that they just right on the cusp of the 50, and they reaching out to their homeboy, hey, cash at me 5. Real quick.
we can make it.
let me get to the 50 so I can get
Right.
in here.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Send it right
You know them type of deals is gonna be happening. But clubs has always been the spot that they choose who they want to get in. They make the rules.
you can't put a club like that in like everywhere.
Oh, not out
You
here.
could do that in New York City, but you can't do it in upstate New York.
Right,
in
right.
Rochester.
True.
And, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
should see
you can-
LA doing that.
Do you know how many people gonna be standing outside that club where everybody rich at, waiting for it to end?
That's a good point.
Come on,
Bro.
bro.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
It's
That's a
over
hella
with. It's
good
lights
point.
out. This club
Yeah.
getting shut down in 2 weeks.
Facts.
And everybody in here got 50 men with them right now.
We pulling up.
It's over. Come
Hey,
on.
no. If it's in LA, you gonna be a lick.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they gonna be like, oh man, who
Yeah, it's over.
Oh yeah.
who in this line?
Fact. It's
Oh, they qualify? Okay.
done.
Speaking of this New York thing, man, we have to talk about Diddy. Is Diddy getting in the club after this footage is released? I mean, is he getting in? He got 50K in the bank, but I mean, he getting in?
He might own that one that we talking about.
Shit.
He ain't getting in unless he own it, unless he buys something.
This footage coming out, man,
Diddy's
is
down bad right
crazy, dog.
Where's he at?
Man,
Bali.
He's somewhere, bro.
I'll be honest with you. Let me put the disclaimer out there. There's gonna be a lot. There's people on the internet there's definitely people out there. It's crazy. I don't understand it, but there's people out there saying, okay, what did Cassie do? Trying to make the victim the issue. I'm gonna make something real clear. We're gonna make something real clear on this show.
Damn.
Cassie has no issue. She didn't do nothing wrong. Nothing warranted. Nothing like that. Let me make that so abundantly clear.
Nothing.
And there's a lot of people out there trying to say, oh, well, we don't know what happened. Let me tell you something right now. All I needed to see was a man in a towel. If that wasn't the most comfortable man whooping somebody's ass that I've ever seen, you done this before. And there's no excuse for this. Like, Diddy gonna have to, like, unfortunately, I think it's like the statute of limitations, and he's already, paid out on the settlement and stuff like that. So I don't know if no ramification, but he just got hit with another suit. Someone just
come out.
Someone just hit him. I think today or yesterday.
Did you hear about that? She still had the clothes that she wore that night. She saran wrapped it. So he's done, bro.
The diddler, get him.
He's done.
Get him.
Is he okay? He said there's another case. Is he done from that footage? I know it's gonna look bad now.
Oh man,
no. So what it is? So I'll put it to you like this. It's very similar. It's not. I'm making so the audience can kind of understand it. It's similar to how we felt about the Ray Rice situation. So Ray Rice had already gotten that he was already going through like being the suspension, kind of dealing with it and everything like that. And we had heard what happened. All we had was the description. Then the video come out.
Right.
And then now we looking at, bro, he ain't playing another down.
Yeah, true that.
After that. Like they were looking at that like, okay, he gonna get a suspension, but he'll be back in the league. He ain't touched the pigskin ever again after that. That video says a lot. This, regardless of him having he's already made the settlement payout for the lawsuit with Cassie, and he's it's beyond the statute of limitations as far as the time frame. That's irrelevant to me. The damage, like to see that on display, like, bro, she's getting on the elevator. You in a towel, butt naked, with your socks on. Like, there's no excuse, bro.
That's him wild. To the Greek.
Bro, that ain't age well.
Get him to the Greek.
That scene didn't age well.
I know what you're talking
at
about.
all.
I'm trying to figure out how he sprint. He was in a full sprint in the hallway. His towel never moved.
True,
bro. Oh, he had
that was $1 million towel.
Bro. He put a nice knot on that one. He put a nice knot on that one.
Full stride.
He probably looked at security. Is like, bro, will this come off if I whoop this girl ass? Like this is that's so it's that was.
But think about how mad you got to be to run out in the hallway.
That's what I'm talking about.
In the towel to beat up a girl in front of an elevator.
Yeah.
How mad? Like, what did she do?
Hey, she thought she was gonna get away. Saying, "This motherfucker's naked. I can get away."
Like, what she do?
It's not really about.
There's not. It's to me. It's irrelevant.
No,
Let's just spitball it. Like, let's say she stole maybe a wad of cash out of his bag.
She's Cassie.
I know, but I'm hypothetically just throwing some shit out there that what would make you do that? Like maybe she bit him, and that's why he was in the bathrobe. He bit him.
Come on, be more realistic. How about he had some shit going on with him? He's like, what the fuck, man? How come I'm getting these hives, or I'm getting the yellow in my eye? And all of a sudden he got some mail sent, and all of a sudden AIDS, and then she slept with Usher or something, and then she got crazy.
That's crazy
right here.
That's
just
a wild take.
Like those are all serious allegations. You know what I mean? And even if that did happen. Even if all those horrible things, let's say she did, right? I still don't feel it warranted him running after her and clocking
You've been choking her?
Exactly.
You've been choking her, Winston? Like,
yeah, there's nothing. I don't. Damn.
That don't even make sense to the whole topic and subject we got
I'm
going
saying,
on.
but
You
even
just
if you
wanted to
choked
throw
her,
a slow jab.
I didn't throw no jab. What are you talking about?
Nigga, right
There's some people that know what that means.
You heard the ER.
Hey,
Did you not
man.
hear the ER?
Hey.
There's some people that know what that means.
My man, you might have to issue an apology.
Right. Somebody might be due compensation. Somebody might be due compensation. Because everybody's coming out the woodwork. Hey, what's the name's even old girl tried to come out and try to put something on Joe Budden. She tried to come out and say that he did something to her, and he put out a clap back on it and said it's all BS. But hey, you might.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I'm trying to.
Hey, so what's the? I think
Was you wearing a towel?
Oh, fucking hell.
yeah, right.
Or were you fully clothed? Like, did you have your shoes on at least?
I plead the fifth. Nobody knows what y'all talking about. Nobody know what y'all talking about. None of that is real.
That washer and dryer know what we talking about. They still know what's happening.
I don't think it's gonna be the only video because some of the I don't know if you know, but like they were talking about the fact that some of the staff members, even though it's outside the statute of limitations, there could be charges pressed against them for allowing that to happen because they knew.
I'm glad you brought that up, Tony, because I was having that conversation too, just with the fact that I look at a lot of the people that was around Diddy, security, staff, all that different type of stuff. Mr. Bentley with his umbrella, wow. like you guys. You're not the culprit because you ain't the one who did the action, but you sat back and allowed this to happen. Y'all seen this. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Diddy in a towel, you is comfortable as hell. You done this before. This ain't the first time.
Hey.
You bro, he did that like a pro. That towel didn't move.
Rob, just a quick question though.
Like, seriously.
I heard Diddy paid him $50K.
For
so that would get him in that club.
For the video.
Because they could put it inside, their bank account. I mean, would it be worth it?
Oh, you saying he paid them?
Yeah. $50K is that's what
I heard that too.
Yeah, it's $50K.
But bro, I don't see it. But I look at them still bad though for that. You took money over there when this poor girl's over here getting abused.
And it wasn't the only hotel, which means there are going to be other scenes from other hotels. I bet that they're going to now come out. So that way they're saying so that they don't get charges. You need to release the footage.
Diddy don't give a damn, bro. You did that with there's hella cameras in a hotel. You just didn't give a shit.
That's the presidential suite. He was just like, I'm good here. That's the presidential suite.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, no. As foul as he is, bro, he ain't no. With what he's doing, he ain't a rookie, bro. Like he's doing it.
Oh no, he a vet.
Comfortable. He know how to get out of it. He been doing it for so long.
I'm telling you, man.
It's like, yeah, I can go in the hallway and whoop her ass because I know the protocol to make it go away.
Yeah,
that's why he's been doing it for so long, bro.
That ass whooping, and no jokes aside, all jokes aside, but that assault that we saw, that speaks arrogance.
The kick,
yes.
100%.
Really, you got a kick?
Just arrogance.
Yeah.
And then in prison for that.
And it was crazy. He even the video went further because I kind of stopped. I just watched that first part when it first came out because I was like, damn, that's insane. But then if you keep watching. Bro, they got footage later on, bro. He threw a vase at her. Like a whole vase of like flowers, like a whole potted vase. Like it was ridiculous. Like it was you looking at I know he already dealing with a whole bunch of other shit. Meek is definitely under his wing doing something that we can't speak on.
It ain't his wing, he under.
Yeah, nah, he doing something.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you see the whole CNN interview with Cameron and how they started questioning Cameron and
I seen that, but what happened? What happened?
I felt like she was trying to question his integrity. Like, she was like poking at well, you were around. What did you see? Did you see it? Kind of like, in an aspect of like, if you saw it, why didn't you do something? She was tiptoeing around that, but
it was reckless on her part.
Yeah,
it was reckless.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the reporter?
Yeah, because Cameron had nothing to do with that. Like, if anybody, talk to his kids. His kids have to know something,
right?
I know his sons have seen something go down in that house. Talk to the security guards because I think one of his security guards came out and said something. He said that I think he said this wasn't the only time Diddy did something. He did something with I think like his last ex. I don't know who it was, but Diddy has a lot of people around him. A lot of people seen a lot of shit. Diddy probably got him on the payroll.
You talking about the same one that saw that one that's been coming out in all the interviews, right?
I think so.
He's been like the one that said like when him and Ja Rule came out with towels, and that was crazy. I was like, damn.
Oh, he got Ja Rule too?
Oh yeah, that was the craziest one. We talked about Ja Rule. I was
sword fighting.
I feel like everybody that got Diddy's phone number is guilty, bro. Like you guilty by association, bro.
You will be getting looked at like those photos. Bro. Those photos ain't gonna age well that you was at them Diddy parties, man. It's not gonna look good. And obviously it looks even worse with that bullshit ass apology because the fact that you put out the Instagram post saying that everything is false,
right?
And then now you come out with the apologize, and just because it's on camera now, it's. Bro, it's stacked up against him.
He looking stupid.
I honestly believe the more and more I think it is, and kind of getting the more conspiratorial mindset on it. I swear, bro, that Homeland Security thing is looking more like, bro, we trying to take what evidence you got on other people because you about to snitch because you going down. Yeah. That's what it's starting to look like more to me. It's starting to look like, man, we went to you because we know you going down and you gonna start talking.
Right. Who else?
And we gonna get what all these backlog of evidence that you may got on other people and be another Epstein situation.
It is. Yeah, he's a black Epstein in this case.
It's starting to look like that. I ain't got 100% proof on that, but that's my feeling on it.
Kanye said he's a fan in that interview.
Well, why did they supposedly they talked about Diddy having tapes like on the plane? Why did he have tapes? Why was everything recorded? Like, there's a reason for it, which obviously, if you understand what happened with Epstein, he was a CIA informant. They would use that information to blackmail. And anytime they needed to blackmail somebody, they would have leverage.
I can tell you why.
So, yeah.
I personally believe when it comes to Diddy, you don't mess with no kids, women, or no old folks. And that's in the streets. That's in the suburbs. That's the golden rule amongst men. And we know that. Like people that have morals. I don't feel like Diddy assaulted no grown man. I feel like it was all consensual. That's why it's on tape. A grown man.
So they was willingly willing to spread.
Or you wouldn't get something.
They said, "How much money did you say?" Yeah. Okay, bet. That's what happened.
Damn. Shit. Everyone's gonna know Kevin Hart's name now.
Say it ain't so meek.
You can't assault. No, you can't assault a grown man by beating him up.
But damn,
but a grown man, bro.
Imagine that film getting out.
Like let it. Like, come on, bro.
So we remember that audio that we heard.
Is your room getting out? I know.
That shit's disturbing, bro.
That's hard. I did. Yeah. I tried to because I listened to Meek Mill's music a little more. Try to get his voice down. I tried to listen to that again. I was like, it's his voice, bro.
It sounds like his voice.
Too much.
That shit's disturbing.
It's not him. It sounds like him.
Bro. So my question is are there more footages coming out? I keep seeing this thing about like 50 Cent trying to release some type of documentary on the whole situation.
50,
is there more coming out?
50 been on Diddy's head helmet for the longest.
Yeah.
50 got a guardian angel.
50 been shot.
The fact that he ain't, but that's true. He probably just don't give a damn. He just probably just like, he just don't care because he's been saying this way before other people got on the bad one. Like now, there's other people coming out saying, "Oh, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, da 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 da." But 50 been saying this before it was even popular to say.
Right.
He was saying that Diddy was been diddling for a while. And everybody looked at 50 as a hater. I remember the interviews. Like, he would be on the Breakfast Club. He would be on just regular podcast shows and stuff. And he would say stuff. And people would just think that, why are you saying that about Puff? Why are you saying that about him? And then now look at it. He looking prophetic now.
Right.
He looking like a prophet. Speaking the gospel. Like, and he ain't letting up when it comes to the memes. The best meme I seen, bro, was fucking that Life scene. Where they deep faked R. Kelly's face and Diddy's face when it was the old Martin Lawrence and old Eddie Murphy talking in the bed. And they said like they was in jail. He said, "I know it. I want to talk about the plan you've been working on." That shit is the funniest video I've seen. That shit, bro. 50 is a fool for that one.
Ray and Claude,
bro. He said, "You tell me."
You always got a plan. I mean, honestly, he gonna beat the cat no matter what happens.
You think so?
He gonna beat the Cassie charges.
He already did. He
already paid out.
He already paid out.
He already paid out.
Yeah.
Like people of high status, like celebrities and stuff like that, they don't really get hit for like domestic violence.
But in this particular situation, because with the videos being out, it's gonna kill any endorsements. The mayor, they've never taken back a key. I think it was the award he got. I think it was the key of the city.
Yeah.
They've never rescinded one ever, right. And I don't know if they have yet. I know they had some type of meeting. I think it was the mayor was talking about it, and he said they're actually having a discussion about rescinding it.
Stupid question. Like when you got that key to the city, do you literally, not to say that key opens every door, but is it like, hey, I have a key to the city, so let me the fuck in, or else?
I think it's symbolic more than anything.
Symbolic and
this
probably
towel on and come whoop you.
Yeah, like I'll be like, no, but I got the key to the city. Do you not understand what that means?
It's probably helpful for like law enforcement reasons when you get pulled over. I'm pretty sure.
I got the key to the city.
But my question, damn, I forgot my question already.
So what's interesting to me is like Cassie took the money. So like, what does that mean for Cassie though? It's like
She did what she had to do, and she got paid. She ain't had to fight.
I
she
think
didn't
a
have
lot
to
of it. I
argue.
think it's probably she moved on, man. Mm-hmm. She's with somebody. I think it's moved on.
But I mean, some people in that situation be like, "Nah, like you a scumbag. Like you deserve to go down."
She
you know,
did.
it's bigger than it's bigger than the money.
She-
So
you
like,
mean-
let's run the race. You know what I mean?
Well,
Let's
it's
go to
happening.
trial.
But you got to think about it though too, from someone of Diddy's resources and how long his money is, bro. He'll draw that shit out in court. You won't see a resolution for a long time.
So she may have had something to hide then.
well, not necessarily,
because-
not necessarily something to hide. Even the guilty people make it push.
What you trying to say, Warren? Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, I mean, she willingly took the money. So I mean, is she hiding something? Because if they go to court, everything's going to be laid out. So we're gonna know everything.
She was laid
So,
out.
but-
What you mean, there ain't nothing to lay out.
Well-
I mean, we know that, but I'm saying like there may be more damning information that she don't want the public to know.
No, but she-
reason
but
why
he-
she don't want her to go to court.
Yeah, what did she do? You're in that group of people. What did she do?
I'm just. You know,
I think the more the conversation is because when it comes down to it, you have civil litigation, you got criminal litigation. Civil litigation when you're dealing with money, you don't need to. It doesn't have to be beyond a reasonable doubt to be guilty. That's why he settled so fast. I'll be honest with you. I think they showed him the video.
oh yeah,
I think they showed him, and he
seen it.
paid out because when she did the lawsuit, he paid in like a week.
How much
Right.
he paid?
No,
her,
it was
though?
like 12 hours.
Yeah,
It was quick.
It was like overnight.
Yeah, he got rid. I think they showed him, said this is what we got, and he just boom.
But how much she get though?
It was a lot. I bet it's a hefty number.
Couple mil.
But that's the thing though, Warren. What you're talking about is if she don't want to risk taking it to criminal. That's a different, because now you have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt such and such, and if it's beyond the statute of limitations, the video is it doesn't matter anyway. So it has to. I think that played a part into it too. Because with civil, that's why most people just settle, because you don't have to be beyond a reasonable doubt. It just could be somewhat of a doubt. Like that's why it's hard. It's, to be honest with you, if you really got the money to fight a murder case, a lot of times you can't win unless they got a bunch of eyewitnesses saying they saw you did what you did.
But she had him. But beyond a reasonable doubt, the video.
But that's why I think it's beyond the limitation part.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's because then with the
Admissible
criminal.
in
I think it's just the civil part, the money, because she could still get that because of the emotional damage, the pain and suffering, that whole thing. Lawyers draft all that up.
She did it right,
But-
man. She came out. She poked the bear. It opened up the floodgates to everything, and she got paid. She ain't got to be dragged out in court. I feel like she did the right thing. Could she have gotten more if that's the point? We're gonna say that's the point that you were getting at. We don't feel like you're that side taking that. All right, she could have got more. Right, that's where you were going at. She could have got more for sure.
I can tell you when she took the money though.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
Don't say that because he's gonna think you have ulterior
No, I'm
motives.
just gonna say like I feel like what he did to her was wrong completely. But in the same breath, she know what he did to other people, bro. Like, she was probably there when he was doing. She could get implicated. Like you gotta take this money. If not, you are gonna get in trouble with me.
That's an interesting.
You know what I'm saying? You
So
know
you're
what
talking
I be
about?
doing.
Oh, you know what?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
funny. That's
You know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
You said that because didn't what was his the ex before?
His son's.
No, the one I think she passed. She had just passed.
That's the kid's mom. That's the two girls.
I
two
think
boys.
didn't she, or
Kim,
no,
I think her name is
you
Kim.
know what? I could be wrong. But I know somebody came out and they said something against Cassie because they were with Diddy prior to her. And they came out and said something like, "You knew what was happening to me."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You said that. I seen
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know how substantiated it is, but I did read something about that. She said, all people should speak up and hopefully women don't, get abused. That was the main focus of what she was trying to say. But she did highlight, like, you saw what was happening to me.
Right.
I think there was something to that effect. So you might be. That's an interesting
I be looking
point
at stuff
on that,
all
bro.
day, bro. It's like, and then it's
That's
always
interesting.
people. It's like if you know he was whooping ass before you,
Man, he was doing more
what
than
made
that.
you think you was so qualified and better than anybody else? He not only men, I mean women, men too. He been whooping everybody ass for a minute.
You be
What made you think he was so different? As a person?
you would be quiet too if
You know what
you
I'm
saw
saying?
Diddy bend somebody over. Say take that.
Be over with.
You be,
I need
oh,
a
this
check.
dude is
I need a
untouchable.
check or I'm
Yeah,
talking.
I'm
I'm telling you.
breaking every
I'm
hood
going
rule.
straight to TMZ.
The one
I
that
got
was
the
a trip.
biggest story on the block. Somebody's paying me. You or TMZ?
Right.
The one that was a trip was that the uncle from Family Matters, right? Or Urkel.
Oh, wait.
Theodore.
No,
Theo.
no.
You talking about the OnlyFans
It was
thing?
no. It was Carl Winslow, the
Yeah,
dad.
yeah.
That
like
somebody came out with the story,
Said like he was getting fucked in the ass. or
bro.
some shit, right?
They
What?
said that. So yes.
Carl
So
was-
somebody
Hold on,
came out.
wait.
Somebody yes.
Because it was just released that
No,
he was with
no. That's completely different.
That's not Mr. Nick West?
Don't get it mixed up.
Okay.
Because you get shit mixed up.
Okay,
So
okay.
don't
The guy that
confuse-
goes 3, 2, 1,
Don't
1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? The one that gets mad at Steve the whole time, right?
right.
Yeah.
The dad.
Oh no.
So
I
they
can't
were
real.
saying who said that they saw it?
I don't remember exactly, but
Somebody said they are eyewitness.
Yeah,
They
like
said
the
they
door
walked
opened.
in and saw Diddy
Going to
bending Mr. Winslow over.
It's a rare
And that
condition.
Diddy said like
In this day and age,
no in the
on the new paper page.
and then basically Diddy was just like, man, you know, I get a joy out of like what people would do for money. You know, that was like that's what he had to say. Like
That's
that,
a
you know, it's
sick
like
dude, bro. Hey,
No.
somebody need to lock the diddler up.
It's money.
They
That's
say-
what it is because he's got so much power and money. He's like,
He a
fuck it, I
fan.
can do this, bro.
Diddy
I
a
can fuck
fan.
every superstar, and I get to know that I did that to him.
That's I was just saying that. I think these dudes, when you get in Hollywood, when you get that much fame, bro, these dudes get bored.
They say you got TD Jakes too.
That's
Come on, man. Come on,
we-
man.
hey,
Don't.
Did you see the video with him and Kevin Hart? They're in the room.
Who?
And he's trying to get Kevin Hart to sit down. Diddy. Y'all haven't seen that
Yeah,
one?
we said.
oh yeah.
Man, that
Kev ain't got a chance.
there's a lot of smoke,
Oh,
man.
Kevin.
Kev ain't got a chance.
There's a documentary. It's like a 30-minute documentary and talking about that how Kevin Hart did get put on with that, him and Usher, all three of them, and how they hung out.
Oh, yeah, it was Usher
yeah.
sitting next to him.
yeah, it was Usher too
That
because he
shit
gave
this shit wild.
he gave the
man.
STD
Hey,
to
which
This
Usher.
shit wild.
When Genuine gonna come out and say something,
He was on
nigga-
stage like
This
2
nigga
years
Diddy
ago.
crazy.
bro?
Diddy crazy.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the
Sick
thing.
man.
He's a menace.
Think
a
about it
sick
like this,
man.
though. You don't really know a
Fuck.
man's morals about money until that man is in front of it.
Facts.
You don't know what
Facts.
anybody would do, from your brother to
Agreed.
your best friend.
No, you're right.
That's
so
facts.
You
when it
100%
comes to some
right.
money, folks then told on their partners and got them indicted for $30,000.
Bro, we watch First
But-
48. They be
Yeah.
they be turning people in for a lumberjack special. For a box of chicken in there.
McDouble.
So when you hear
You know what
it
I mean?
and it's a conversation, it's like I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't do it. But it's like did he know for a fact because he done it before? If I offer this person this $2 million, he going. I don't care who it is.
Man,
That's his thought process, bro. With Hollywood, because he's Meek Mill, Carl.
Farnsworth Bentley
I'd get
need to
fucked for
come
$2
out.
million.
Hold on. What you said?
Did you hear him?
I'd get fucked for
He
$2
said he a
million.
fan. He said he a fan.
Ooh.
By who?
Million.
It'd be like surgery. Just like treat it like surgery. Like knock me out or something. Fucking do it.
Yeah, he said for 10
Oh,
million.
nigga.
What?
You let Diddy fuck you, Tony?
For 10 million.
You know he would. You know he would.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We need to. Is y'all playing
No, he's serious, bro.
for 10 million?
Answer the question, Tony.
Root for you.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Roofie.
that's $10 million. Sorry, bro. I'm not gonna sit here in front and be like, oh, I would, bro. Not.
Nah, bro, it's $10 million. You got to be awake.
No.
I want to
can't
hear
be
you
awake.
moan.
I don't want the experience.
It's 10. I want $10 million. I need the
So wait,
experience.
Tony, you'll be knowingly,
Freaky
you'll be
ass
aware of this before he knocks you out.
Not.
Yeah, you have to be. Or you gotta be.
Oh my god! I don't think I'd be able to go to sleep,
Hey, the anesthesia ain't hitting.
bro. I'll be like, hey, bro, this shit ain't working. This ain't strong enough. I need something else. Cause hey, bro, my eyelids just nigga way up.
Tony gonna be.
Wait. But I'll get off me for a second. Wait, you said still awake though. You do it.
Hey, y'all is
The anesthesia
for
ain't
10 for
hitting,
10
bro.
Is this laughing gas?
I met with the dentist.
for 10,
Man, you let Diddy spread your cheeks.
bro. Untaxed.
Hey, like you said, man, you know, we all say no in front of people, but when you're really there and you see all that fucking
Sometimes
money,
you gotta make
really,
it.
like, yeah, you don't know who you really are until you're alone.
You
by
know who you
yourself.
are.
Right?
I appreciate y'all candor.
Hey,
I
Diddy
appreciate
gonna be like, arch your back.
Arch your back.
hey, Warren, what Cat Williams say?
And then you gonna
What
get every
Cat
step
Williams say?
Hey, you got to
You gotta tell him no, bro. You gotta tell him no, dog.
Got to tell
Let me
him
tell you
no.
something.
Yeah,
This shit hella funny.
I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying like the money there on the table, untaxed, and y'all making a decision. Bro, these videos is killing me. The ones where it say you like sleep paralysis and
Yeah.
then Diddy come in.
Man,
Bro, I wouldn't be able to get that out of my mind.
Well, if you're knocked out, it wouldn't matter.
I'm sorry.
He
bro.
got grown men's tapes. He basically telling grown men like, say something if you want to. I'm showing,
that's
showing everybody. bro.
Hey, that's some gangsta ass shit, man.
Yeah, say it again.
Oh man,
I'm
that's
telling
that's
everybody
that's wild.
what
bro.
you did.
that's selling your soul to the devil.
You
That's
got
pretty much
family.
it is.
Bro.
You got
Selling your
kids.
soul.
Imagine you wake up in the morning, you being one of the diddlers diddied, and you see yourself on Twitter getting cracked from the back. Oh, the same internet your kids and your family is on.
Man, I wonder why no one was just like,
Like,
fuck
you know
it,
what I'm
do
saying?
it. I'm gonna show him what you did.
They gonna do whatever he say to do. Bro.
Right? Do it, yeah. Everyone's gonna see what you did to me.
They gonna do whatever he say to do. They have no
Yeah.
say so over their own lives right now, bro. He got all the say so because he got all the.
So
ammunition.
even if
Ain't gonna let that go.
So wait a minute.
Rob.
So 10 million and to put it on tape.
It's gonna get. It's gonna
Why
like.
they gotta add stuff? Tape.
But he got everybody tape.
You already
Yeah,
sleep. You
everybody
don't know
can see
anyway.
Yeah, but now people are gonna see.
You sleep. You know.
What if you see?
But this is what happens in the contracts. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get the money, but
Bro, this is the thing though. You got to remember, he gonna do this, and you gonna get this 10 million.
And he gonna say,
He
"Come
gonna send you a quarterly email with that video,
yeah, and say, come over
and be
right
like,
now."
remember.
Yeah,
Hey,
you-
he gonna see your video coming in your asshole.
Add the spam.
come to the crib right now.
Oh shit.
The heading in the email gonna say, "Come to the crib today."
Oh my
And it's gonna
god.
be your video,
CUM.
bro. Yeah. Pull up or else.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
fuck.
cold. He a super villain.
And he's
He
not
is
going to
super villain.
prison for none of this.
He a super villain, man.
Y'all know they've been doing this. It took you that long to catch him, or you just let it go for so long.
No, but it's all about the leverage though, because if one of them goes rogue, then they have some over their head. I think that's what it comes down to. It's no different than, you know, if you talk to a lot of for the mafia, for example,
Yeah.
like the ones that was informants for the FBI and all that type of stuff,
Yeah.
they are the ones that got the most bodies.
Right.
The informants, the ones that was working with the police,
Undercover,
they
yeah.
talk about it all the time. They is the ones that got the most bodies. They let people, because they could work with impunity. Them hitmen could do whatever they want because they was with the Fed. They was protected because they was working as an informant. A lot of gangsters, they talk about this all the time. They take the ones that got the most bodies in the mafia is the ones that was with the Feds. Because they let them do what they do so they could get the big dudes.
Right.
Like,
And then there
That-
was Frank
that-
Lucas. He told on everybody.
yeah, and we celebrate that. But he told
He told
like
on
he.
everybody.
The only reason why I think they let him go or they give him a break is because the cop part, because they kept taxing his ass.
I feel like cops and gangsters like that, if you chase, like I've been watching BMF, if you chase somebody for so long, you kind of grow a relationship with them, like Tom and Jerry.
True. Oh,
cat and
100%.
mouse.
You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
also
like-
too, if you even like, I know that in the movie they made it where it's like he wanted to get the cops and you know that type of thing because they kept going after him. But
Yeah.
to be honest with you, the cops was criminals too.
Yeah.
And if they in the same game as you, and you tell, you snitching
Right.
because they y'all all playing the dirty game. You know what I mean? It's like I know what's his name. He's that dude hella funny. A lot of people he's hella polarizing. Charleston White, obviously. And you know he talked about it. He broke it down kind of like usually he be always saying funny shit, but this was kind of real. It's like, let's say you a regular dude, got a job, and then you pick up your homeboy who sell dope, and you just on your way where you just dropping him off, and y'all get pulled over, and the cop found, he had a gun on him. He put it under the seat. When they asked who gun it is, he ain't saying nothing. He's like, I'm telling that's his gun. Like he said, that ain't snitching. He said, we ain't engaged in no criminal activity. Right. He said, I was going to work. And it's like, I feel him on that. Because it's like, in all honesty, I know a lot of people going to be like, nah, he telling. But it's like, the dude that put the gun on the seat needed to step up.
Right.
He needed to be like, that's my shit.
Right.
Especially if that's your real homeboy who not in the street.
Right.
You just know him and he was giving you a ride. You should be coming out. But some dudes just get quiet and then they wait and then they make a rap song saying I got told on.
Literally. And then it'd be so crazy because like people be so gangster on the internet a lot. Like I'm from the ghetto. If you call it that, but I wasn't ever in the streets.
Yeah.
But I was around it. I know I don't care who you are. I don't care your status in the hood, your status in who you deal with. If you in an interrogation room, and I ain't never been in one. If you're in an interrogation room, bro, facing 70 years.
Oh, you telling.
He ain't gonna do it in front of you. But when that door closed and it's him and them cops.
Oh, it's you telling. Oh, you telling.
Who taking 70? Come on, bro.
That's Gunna.
You telling.
That's Gunna.
You telling.
You got kids.
There's not many dudes that's really about to just sit and take that, man.
No dude. Not in today's world, I don't think.
There's only a handful that even would say that could even make that claim, and them dudes is hella old.
Or they still in prison for doing that dumb shit.
They telling
70 years.
You ain't even got to put no money on the table. Like it's what's that Miss Mason on First 48? Get your ass telling for a biscuit.
For nobody, man.
Nigga, I'm gonna be 30. He said 70 years.
Man.
So I did a year in juvenile hall for some shit my boy did, and same thing. Everybody was like, "Oh, you can't," like, because I couldn't say shit. You couldn't snitch, And a part of me, I was looking at juvenile to life. I was looking at 25 to life, and I was like, dude, like, and it was my boy.
You're a criminal?
Right, my boy stabbed somebody, and everybody thought it was me, And it was like, my part of me is like, bro, fuck this. It wasn't me. It was this fool, But when you're in there, it's like, nah, you can't snitch, Like you just can't be a snitch, Like, and it's just a different.
You just gotta keep on saying it wasn't me until they believe you.
Right.
It wasn't me. They
wasn't
was like,
me,
well, who did it?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't, bro. Turned into Shaggy, bro.
Right.
We were all in this.
It wasn't me. That's all I know.
Right.
It wasn't me.
So is he still locked up or is he out now?
Nah, he's out. That dude never did. He never did any time.
All right, Oscar.
You took the rap.
Yeah.
But how long you said?
I did a year. Yeah, 6 months in juvenile hall and then 6 months in camp. It was in SoCal, Calabasas.
Do you feel like that was honorable?
No, like nah. It was a learning experience, But like, no, I think it was fucking stupid of me for fucking staying quiet,
But
like,
at that time, you felt like it was honorable.
Yeah, like at that time, I felt
I ain't gonna snitch on my friends.
Yeah, like
And
exactly.
I think you might be feeling that too, also just for the fact that you were young, being in juvenile
the
hall.
mentality.
Your
is
life
different.
ain't over.
Yep.
Like taking a year in juvenile hall is
How
different.
long was he at then?
Well, we were looking at 25 to life, So like if it was the same thing, but then I was able.
So they probably didn't have enough evidence.
Yeah, no. So like, and after doing a year in there, like I got used to it. Like I was like, it's not too bad in here. I could stay here for the rest of my life.
Yes.
I know you could because you kick it with Diddy.
They give me foods. They give me sleep.
Bro, I had juice in there, bro. That shit was dope.
You know what I mean?
Now, the only thing that saved me, I think, that kept me out of trouble was I didn't gangbang. And I was 2 weeks away from turning 18. So, like, my 18th birthday was in juvenile hall. And, so 6 months of it was whether they're going to trial me as an adult or as a minor. So, I was looking like I was either going to go to YA or I was going to go to the pimp.
Oh, that's a big gamble.
Yeah, so then
Bro,
it went
that's
from
a gamble.
Yeah, so then YA, fuck that, dude. I was scared of YA.
You said you didn't have any tattoos?
No, I didn't have any tattoos.
You were saved by that one.
Yeah, no,
if you would have had anything, bro, it'd have been you'd have been chitty bang bang, bro.
I don't think people that are under 21 years old should be allowed to go to prison with grown men.
Right, that's where the.
I'm gonna say this, man, on that front.
It's like putting me in a kindergarten class, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but I know some young killers though.
Killers on the street. Ain't no gun in no prison. You gonna send an 18-year-old on the same tier as a nigga that killed 7 people, who 40 and got life when he was 17
with his hands.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Hands.
That's a victim. As soon as you hit that tier, you a victim.
Yeah,
bro.
but they was cutting up though.
Right. I got a partner who
They was cutting up. They ain't all here. Like,
No.
and they need to get, set straight.
I got a partner who went down when he was 15 and got like 14 years. He did 10, but he grew up in the system. Like He was never.
Dude,
his
they
first
all
time as
grew
an
up
adult
there.
in the free world. He was 26 years old.
It's a different thing because you're getting taken care of your whole life.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I work corrections, and the cool thing I got to do was do juvenile and then jump over to federal, and I agree to some degree to that, like because it's a college for criminals, like they all just learn from each other, and it just gets worse and worse, and you get in this funnel, just like it just gets worse.
It depends. I think, and honestly, too, anyone that's been locked up it depends on who you rubbing elbows with in jail. Your environment and the people, the minds that are around. Like if you are around some people that are like forward thinking, like when I get out of here, this is what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have a better chance. But if you're around people that's, hey, I don't give a fuck, it's YOLO type of shit, then you're gonna keep going in that same cycle.
Thus, don't put the juveniles with those people.
You already know what time it is, man. It is that time.
What time is it?
Question of the week.
Oh. Question of the week, man.
This one's a tough one, man. Because
you think so?
Yeah, man.
Let me hit y'all with the question.
I wasn't prepped for this.
So, question of the week. We all got mamas. We all got papas, whether they rest in peace or not. I know, but we all have. Would you rather walk in on your parents doing the do, or them walk in on you?
Them walk in on me.
Absolutely.
Fuck that real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit. Like I'd
Absolutely.
rather be like, oops, sorry, my bad. Like
That's the only answer.
I would be like, Mom, look what you created. Like,
Oh my god! I knew he was gonna say
He's a
something
fan.
nuts. Oh yeah.
You something else, bro. You something else, dog.
Yeah, freak man. Yeah, that's me.
I only say that is the only answer mainly because
You think so?
That's the only answer.
I walked in on my mom and dad having sex.
what happened?
It's burned in my head.
how old were you?
I was young, bro. Because my mom and dad technically divorced.
Did you know what sex was?
Not at the
After
time,
that.
but I did. Yeah.
Oh, he got a sex education.
Right.
Did you get a little bit hard? Like a little?
I was like,
This nigga was weird, bro.
I was like 5.
always getting
I was
hard.
5.
See, 5's not too bad because you didn't know what was happening, right?
Yeah, but I knew because the shit burned in my head, bro. I can't forget it.
Filled up a little bit.
So they didn't stop. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, did they stop?
Oh, they saw you?
Did they see you see him?
Yeah, my dad definitely locked eyes.
Hey, that's traumatizing.
They
That's
didn't-
why you be wearing glasses.
I don't know if they stopped, but I for sure closed the door. That I could
I can just see Lil Wit like this.
Did he lock eyes with you? Like, you know what's happening, boy?
It was like he was shook. It was kind of like, huh. Like the deer in the head, like just
I got
straight.
you.
Oh man,
Close
the door.
No, I definitely.
That reminds me.
That's I'll tell a story, and it's similar to yours. When I'm sure we kind of got a similar story, bro. So I Grandma Ruth and Papa Charles, man.
Don't tell. I don't want to. You should have changed their names. Now I'm gonna see it.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Now I'm gonna see it.
I walked in. I seen what was happening. I remember I was younger than 10, and I remember I came into the house from playing outside. This was in Richmond. We was at grandma's my grandma's house, and went in the house. Just heard something in the room. The door was already a little bit cracked. Opened that thing. I was like,
Wow.
man. I was like, oh. I just went back outside, and my friends was gonna come back in.
He didn't see you?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
I didn't lock eyes like when. But
You can share that intimacy.
bro, my friend, right? My friends was gonna come in because
Nigga.
we was gonna get on the game, and I said, nah, we gotta go back outside. I just knew at the time, at the young age that I was at, I knew nobody else needed to be in this house.
Right.
At that moment, and that has burned in my memory, which is why, for me, I'd rather just see that again.
What? You rather see it again?
Because I know how I felt, and I wouldn't want my mama to see me do it.
I feel you there.
Because I know how that made me feel. So I'm taking it that way.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I'm taking it.
Because I told you about the story about my.
Because I gotta keep it 100. Rest in peace to my dad. He's gone.
Grandpa Charles.
Because if it was Grandpa Charles, bro, I'd be like, hey, you know, he gonna grade me.
Right, exactly.
You know how Papa Charles is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You over there with that weak limp dick.
yeah.
Use your chest, little nigga.
But it's
He's gonna tell you this how you do them.
You ain't shit. Nigga, you going straight to hell. You going to hell. He the only one that know. You need to shut up. That's wild right there, bro. That might have been out of pocket. That might have been out of pocket.
You know I would have done.
Bro, you was out of pocket with that one. But yeah, nah, man, that'd be my answer.
You don't have. Okay, hold on. Y'all wouldn't allow your sons to see you like if they walked in and see you doing what you do.
Tony, you kind of telling on yourself right now.
He does it on a regular with Cyril.
Yeah, he wants them to
He was little, bro, and I told you the story. I've already said the story, but he looked at me. I just looked at him like, you know what's going on. This is what happens. This is what happens. You know what I mean? Like it's like a teaching experience to him.
God,
My father, like,
jail.
Gone. He said, "This is what happens."
Who got the number to the somebody? Yeah, the people.
He the correctional officer.
Oh, that's why. Oh, so he on payroll.
He's on
He's
payroll.
on payroll. He said this could happen in my crib.
Warren, what you got,
I'd rather walk in on me. I can't walk in on my parents, man.
bro?
That I don't know how you.
It's burnt, bro.
Yeah, you can't get that out.
It's burnt.
Stuck.
How do you get caught slipping? Like
Oh, that got to be easy. Though.
I could answer that question, but I feel like the only way that I can answer it is if I walked in on them because I have never been caught. It's like so many different.
You haven't been
ways.
caught yourself, been caught?
No, bro.
But you ain't see your
I've
folks?
never seen that, but it's like they wouldn't never randomly catch me or walk in on me because they wouldn't have the opportunity. Like I would be in a room with a.
But no, but that's the either or. It's hypothetical.
I mean,
If you had to choose, if you had to pick one.
At this big age, I'd rather them walk in on me. I don't want to see my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I've already seen it.
I don't want to.
That's what it's like, man. It's already burned.
I feel you on that.
We already done seen
I
it,
feel
and
you
we
there.
know how that felt. Would you
wanna
want
see-
your mama to
I
feel
don't
that
want to
way?
see
Hold on.
it again, though.
Hold
You
on.
know what I mean? Like,
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't. You know?
True, but it's already
I
the
feel
damage
you.
is done.
Because he said he heard the McMill thing once. You wouldn't, so it'd be like
many times
saying,
have you
I might
heard
as well heard it twice. I think it was like 4 or 5
Oh
times.
God.
I can't. Bro, once enough. That was.
Well, it wasn't. It was like I was editing, so I cut it to just listen to the voice, so I could hear like words.
That sound like that same when you
Like
when
that.
you was looking at Drake's dick.
I wasn't the one that
Kept replaying
I
that.
think it was Winton that saw
Dude,
that.
I played it twice because the first time Nope, not
Drake's-
going back
Drake's
there.
dick.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
My thing about this is I guess I'm kind of weird. It kind of excites me getting caught. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
You ever almost get caught?
okay,
It's
wait a minute.
exciting. You know what I mean?
But that's by other people outside your folks.
I agree.
I think that makes it even like, man, shh, don't say shit. My mom better not come in here. Shut the fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a little bit more exciting. It's like, you know, but the fact that she would pop in, shit, I might try to connect. Like, get out of here, ma. Nah,
Man,
That's wild.
nah.
That's wild. Like who
Which
you think
parent?
would actually go in?
Right,
and that's why I
right.
said I'm looking at it from my real case right now. Like my pops is.
Hold on. Let's be fair. Let's say it's both parents like, hey, and they both walk in, both their heads. Or because you're seeing both of them. So it should be both parents come in.
how's the conversation at dinner? Like,
Oh, my dad. My
My
like I
dad,
said, but
yeah.
you know, man, you know.
yeah,
Papa
my
Charles.
dad too. That's
Yeah, he gon' you know he gonna try to give you pointers.
yeah.
It's definitely different. Like you walk in.
Your dad is different.
If you walk in and like see your mom like giving head or something, like bro, I'd have resentment. I'd have resentment towards my dad.
Hey,
bro. I'm
hey,
like,
we didn't say all that.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
We didn't say all
That's
that.
sex. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I
sex.
mean?
If
When
you
you
had-
just get done, I'm gonna.
You're
fuck you up.
biological dad?
Yeah, like dude, you would like
I'm
you walk
smoking.
in and see your mom
Yeah.
giving head, bro. You ain't
To
gonna
your
be mad.
biological father?
Hey,
Nah,
hey, if you add that, I
You came
changed
from
my
the
answer. I changed my answer, big dog.
I'm smoking them.
I'm not doing that, dog.
Me when I'm smoking them.
This is my
I
point,
agree.
though, that
I
I
agree.
have.
I'm
Mid performance.
Nah,
This is why I don't want a son.
nah.
right there. Then
I don't need another nigga in the
I'm
house.
putting them down.
Truly, man.
Yeah, nah, that's different.
Truly.
That's different.
It's like, how do you even listen to your mom anymore in the house?
Man.
It's like, I see what you be doing, bro. Like,
She be like, go wash the dishes.
Shut up.
Shut up, mom. Go put daddy's dick in your
You
mouth.
can't speak to me with that mouth.
yeah, you said do what? You had to go outside. You wild, bro.
No kisses, goodbye to school, nothing.
Better not kiss
Hey,
my
back
cheek
up,
either.
ma.
Yeah, back up. Watch out with that funny shit.
6 feet, no inches.
You wouldn't let her kiss you goodbye to school,
Hell
nothing.
no.
Nah,
wouldn't
bro,
even
that
speak to
changed
her.
everything.
Man, I'm already this.
I'm pissed at this visual,
I am
bro. You are.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you
Hell
fucked
But
up.
that's a part of it, though.
Hey, end of the question. The question is done.
That's gotta be mid.
You had that. It better be. It need to be anonymous across the board. Nah,
Yeah,
we not doing that.
game
Hell
over.
no. Pop's getting fucked up.
Yo,
bro.
dog.
Except for Tony. Tony thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
you wild.
gonna let him finish. But when he walk out the room,
Oh, that's nuts.
he got a fade on his hand.
Truly.
from hell.
Truly.
Let's go to the garage, bro.
Truly.
Because you out of pocket.
We gotta
Yeah,
work
you
on
in
that.
here acting up.
We finna work
That's
right now.
crazy.
Like, nigga, you in here, you 60 years old getting done. Fuck wrong with you?
You ain't gonna be having success. What?
Hell nah. You out of pocket.
You're a bad son.
You out of pocket.
Oh man,
Nah, bro, you can't.
nah, that's different, bro.
It is different.
That's different as hell.
Matter of fact,
Did you finish? Where'd you finish?
Nah,
Matter of fact, I'm greeting them with a fade every time I see him for the rest of my life.
But that's how they made you.
Nah, bro. I ain't
not like that.
Nah.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that. We not doing that.
I want to fight right now.
What's that off the Matrix?
Just
Not like this.
It's because I know.
Not like this.
Right,
Nah.
right.
Oh man.
Well, y'all already know what it is, man. It's another episode of About the Night. This was episode 110. We're going to leave you guys with a few things. Obviously, some advice of the week. We're going to go around the room and see what advice you guys have for everybody. First off, thank you so very much, Coach Smoove. I so appreciate you for coming on the show all the way from the Bay to Sacramento. Now that you're back in town, you single? You got a girl? You want to give some shout outs, some love to?
I plead to fifth.
Oh, there we go, man. There we go. Keep it live. You know what I mean? Keep that shit live. All right. Advice for the week, man. What you got for the people, Oscar?
We putting people on the spot. What advice would you give?
Advice for the week. Shit. Don't go to Diddy's parties, huh?
Damn.
Yeah,
Don't go to Diddy's parties.
do not take that invitation.
Right? If you get famous, you know, you start getting invited to all these crazy parties, you might not want to go.
I agree with that. Tony,
Damn
man.
good. Tony, what you got?
Just give me over. Just give me, because I can't
All right.
do anything right now.
What you got for him, Mr. Coach Smoove? Good advice you
What
got.
advice you got?
What advice I got? I'm a coach, so I got some. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll just say you stronger than what you like. You stronger than what you're going through. Like at this given moment, life might seem fucked up. You might seem like you in a position that you can't get out of. But just keep your knees to your chest, because you're gonna overcome that shit.
Somebody that was in Diddy's hotel room probably needed that advice.
I hope they figured it out.
Well, it's too late for them.
Yeah, it's too late.
But anybody else that's in that position,
Yeah.
listen to that.
I'm still trying to understand your reference. Keep your knees to your chest, but I'm going to figure that one out.
That's because you're a fan. That's why.
I'm a freaky ass neighbor.
I was talking about marching. I don't know what you're talking about.
What you got? What you got, Win? Advice, man. What advice you got?
Shit. I really ain't got no goddamn advice.
D30, man. Shout out your club, man. As
You
usual.
know, oh man, it was up last weekend, man. Shout out to my guy Nico and his birthday.
Oh, shout out to Nico. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
previous
Belated, man.
guest. Absolutely, man. It was lit last weekend. You know, we looking to repeat again this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. We got a 3-day weekend. So come mess with us tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come
So
join
that's
the
your
fun.
advice to come to D30.
No advice. Honestly, the advice this weekend is be safe. You know what I mean. If it takes you barbecuing, drinking, and make sure you throw in some water, you know, in between this weekend. You know
Okay,
what
so
I mean.
advice, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Yeah.
Got it.
Already, what you got for him?
Man, my advice would be, man, based off conversations, man, just knock before you enter.
That's a good advice, baby.
That's good.
Knock before you enter, man.
And he back to back.
or lock that damn
Bro.
door.
Yeah.
That too.
God
That
damn.
too. Don't get caught in the heat of the moment.
Listen for the click.
Right.
Like, make sure it's click for sure.
Right.
That's
Tony.
a good one.
It's gonna be a segue if I say it.
Just say it, fool.
Okay.
Rob.
Okay, there you go.
What you got, Tony? Go
All
ahead.
right, I got you.
No, like,
Go ahead, Tony. You got it?
no, so just understand. A lot of people are out here floating and they don't really know who they are as an individual. I just kind of learned something more about myself that just recently happened. I had a conversation with somebody. I was talking about the fact that if we were going to have a better society, right, then we could have, because they're like, everyone's scared of AI. They're like, this AI shit's coming, this, that, and the other, and then we're going to be in a socialist system, this, that, and the other. I was like, but if we act as a collective and we can all fucking be, better on this planet, then why not be that way? You know what I mean? Because we had this conversation about how I'm anti-capitalist, right? I just can't stand capitalism. And so it's crazy that I had a discussion with this same person talking about throwing trash away. And in this society, right, you would pick up the trash. Because that analogy about like if you're pushing a cart inside the store, that you should put that cart back in the corral. And I'm like, well,
the cart narcs don't get you.
Right, because
You gotta make sure you put your cart back.
Because I was against that because like I pushed carts at Walmart. Like I did that for 4 months. I kind of got annoyed when people would put them back because sometimes I'd be like, bro, just leave it there. I'm about to come and get it. Like it wasn't a big deal to me. But dang, if basically, if you have morals, if you have standards, they start with little things like that. And if I do believe in a society that should be like that, then I should have morals and standards just on tiny little things like that. Like even if I know personally I worked and I didn't, I would still put that cart back, or I wouldn't put that cart back, I should still put it back because the world I see or want to see, I should live by that standard little by little.
So your advice is?
My advice is like...
So your advice is Jordan Peterson, clean your room.
Pretty much, man. Just starting with make your bed, clean your room. Just do tiny stuff like that because it's going to spread to everything else you do. I know it's like simple.
I know. I got exactly what you meant.
Yeah, but it's like...
Rob.
It's just something I learned.
That wasn't bad either. That was a good one, too. You went deep with it like the other one with the quesadilla lady last week.
Just like...
Crop dusters. You motherfuckers that think that we don't know that you farting in the club or the crowd. We know. We know. And when we catch you, I'm gonna turn into a Karen and I'm gonna get you banned. I'm gonna get you banned because we can smell it.
It's too hot in there.
Yeah, and we don't like that. So don't do that. Don't be that crop duster in the club.
My farts don't stink, motherfucker. We smell your asshole.
Man, that shit smell like fucking Newports and bad decisions.
Newports and bad decisions.
Hot dog water.
Oh yeah, we know someone's breath that was like that.
Hot dog water.
Hot dog water.
Hot dog water.
Yeah.
Dog water. It's nice. Yeah. All right, man. We all already know what it is, man. Thank you guys so very much for staying tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Once again, thank you for keeping us going. Here's to episode 111 upcoming. Have a good night.